.492, league average 130. And a lob is called immediately by our lob line judge, Ralph Stewart. So they will be reset, and he will be rolling his second ball. Missed the head pin again, and now he has left the 1, 4, 5, 7, and 10. Bill is waiting for a piece of wood to settle down. Now the third ball, and he gets a 10. He has a strike. Defending champion Tom Olszta, high singles 209, high triple 504, league average 136. And a half Worcester to the left side. He has left the 4 and 7. A 10. All right, each has begun with a 10. Bill Treeful follows with a strike. And Tom came within a single pin of doing it, the one that didn't go down, the 9. Spare, yes. Now 2 bonus balls to roll. First one left over on each side. I guess you'd call it a clipped wing spread eagle in the sense that it's the 6 and 10 on the right, the 4 and 7 on the left. But he has a piece of wood over to the left, and he used it to get the 4 and 7, but no sidewall action. So 8 is the fill, and he'll be trying to make a 10. It's 9. Al Giglio, as usual, keeping score on the electronic scoreboard. Keith Williams keeping score on the big board for the folks here. Billy Treeful fires now, and he has left the 1, 3, and 10 with a piece of wood right behind the 3. However, it's not canted toward the 10 pin. It's right now heading, or it's parallel to the pit and would go just to the left unless he can move it over. He did, but however, he did not get the object pin, and so he has 1 more to pick up for a 10. He's got it. Now let's see what our defending champion Tom Olszta does on filling that spare in the second. What a fill. Even if you are unable to see, I'm sure you knew what that was. So he has strike on spare. Now going for 3 in a row for bonus money, and first ball gets him 8 and leaves the 5 and 7. No, he tried to just skin the right side of that 5 and kick it over for the 7, but he didn't get it. right, it's a 9. And as always, we take a check on the scoreboard after 4 boxes of the first and 4 boxes of the second. And in pins down right now, it is Olszta leading Treeful 57-47. 2 pins standing. Unfortunately, they're side by side, the 4 and the 5. There's a piece of wood. It's slightly in front of and slightly to the right of the 5 pin. It went to another spare. Tom Olszta with another strike. Tom, of course, one of the few bowlers who has 4 strikes in a row on our program, and he would like to have more than that today, I'm sure, or any day. All right, Bill Treeful on the line now. And Bill on his spare gets 5. He leaves the 1, the 3, the 7, the 8, and the 10, and the only piece of wood is up against the 10. Got 2 more. Corners are full, so it's an 8. Half Worcester left side. Just missed the head pin. Now he has the 1, the 9 and 10. 1 piece of wood rolling, and I guess it's going to settle somewhere right between the 1 and the 10. Nice shot. Okay, Tom Olszta comes up. He has 2 strikes in a row. I'll say no more. What up, big guy? Well, the crowd tried to help him. He had a 3-pin rocking and a 10-pin rocking. They're the only 2 up. So now for a spare, yeah. So $50 in bonus money goes to Tom Olszta. Almost another strike. 6-pin wouldn't go. Now it goes. Another $50 in bonus money. He has 4 marks in a row. As you know, 3 marks in a row establishes a bonus of 50. Then each consecutive mark in the same string after that is worth $50 apiece as long as he can keep it going. Bill Treeful now. Ball broke off to the right. It just sort of faded on him to the right. He comes back, however, and makes the spare. Here's the bonus ball, and he got 9. For a moment, I thought that the 7-pin was going to go for a strike. He has 2 pieces of wood to the right of that 7th pin. He's going to use the wood. He did. He made the spare. So spares in the 9th and 10th. And a strike right now would be worth $50 in bonus money. Not to be. 1, 3. Now Tom Olszta has 4 marks in a row as he comes up. He has another strike. 5 marks in a row. Up to $150 in bonus money. 2 full on the head pin. No wood to help. He's looking now at the 2, 4, 7 and the 6 and 10. 2 more. And a 9 box. With a sizzling 170 and another $50 in bonus money, of course. And that is for winning the first string by the score of 170 to 122. Trying for his 9th straight. And of course he was our champion, the Big Show. And that's the kind of bowling that he showed in the Big Show. Our championship show, the live show, the last Saturday night in August. First ball knocks down 9. He has the 7 pin to pick up. He's got it for a spare. Off to a great start. He rode a 4:17 last week as he beat Lee Buskey of Nantucket. Now Bill Treeful. And Bill has a single pin to pick up for a spare. He's representing the American lanes of Southbridge today. Ralph Stewart calls time. There's a piece of wood which has come this side of the deadwood line, and it has to be removed. Our home viewer jackpot is at $150. Our high-low jackpot is at $275. Bill gets 7 as a fill, and the 3 pins that are still standing are together. It's the 3, 6, and 10. He's got it, so he has 2 in a row. All right, let's see if Tom adds to the bonus. He has 2 marks in a row beginning this middle string. He knew he had missed the head pin after a piece of wood came back and just knocked it down. The fill is 6, and the pins standing are the 3, 6, and 10, and then to the left of that, the 8 pin. The wood that's down, there's one piece that is kind of perpendicular almost to the 3 pin, and it looks difficult, but this is Tom Olszta. All right, so he did not convert. A 9. Now he has a spare leave to the left. 2, 4, 7, and wood in between the 2 and 4. Treeful's first bonus ball is a thin hit. Just 4. The 7-pin is alone over on the left, and right now he's looking at the 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Seven is the fill, and the 3-pin standing are the 3, the 6, and 10. Made it. All right, it's after 4 boxes of the middle string where we take a check on the scoreboard again. With the bonus ball still to be thrown by Tom Olszta, the score right now is Treeful 64 and Olszta 55. Working on a spare, our defending champion, Tom Olszta. Seven is the fill, but he's got a split. 4 and 7 over on the left with wood in front of it, and the 6-pin on the right with a piece of wood just about touching it, the rest of it in the center. That's just the 7. This is the 9th week for Tom Olszta. Once before he went into the 9th week with a consecutive streak. That was back in 1980. And in the 9th week, he was defeated by Paul Berger. That was a thin hit to the right. No wood to help. 2, 4, 5, 7, and the 6-pin alone over on the right. And he just chopped wood with another, so there are still 4 pins standing. Unusual leave. It's a 4, 5, and 6. Right in a row, right across the middle. Now Bill Treeful, today's challenger. Bill's last appearance was back in April, and he lost to Lou Alberghini. He has a spare leave on the left side of the 4 and 7. No wood to help. Ooh, too full on the 4-pin. That kind of hurts. He has left the 3 and the 10 on the right, 4 and 7 on the left. Wood in front of the 4 and 7, wood behind the 3-pin. Got the 3 and 10. However, the 4 and 7 still there. Now Tom Olszta comes up. Our crew today is Ron Schindler, Skip Peabody, and the unrelated Sullivans, Jeff and Ken. For Tom Olszta. I've already mentioned Ralph Stewart. Of course, Don Riley is our statistician, and coordinator George Ellard in post-production, videotape, and the boss, the producer-director, Phil Rubin. Spread eagle as he came in too full on the head pin. Absolutely great shot. It would have been spectacular had he gotten them all. But he got everything except the 3-pin. He gets that for a 10. Now Bill Treeful. The last time that Bill Treeful met Tom Olszta was back in 1987, and Tommy won that one 432 to 406. Bill now looking at 4 and 7, for a 10. These two met for the first time back in '85. Tommy Olszta won that one. That was 394 to 348. Now Bill looking at 2 and 4 over on the left and 6 and 10 on the right. Nope. He got the 4 but didn't kick the 2 over, which he had to do, of course, to get the other 2. Now he goes to the right-hand side. It's a 9. Now Tom Olszta at 107 through 8. In case you just tuned in, he rolled a 170 opening string. Got a triangle to work on right now, and this one is made up of the 2-4-5. Nope. Those triangles, as we've said many times, can be tricky. They look easy, but they're not. It's a 10. 117. He began this string with strike and spear, then a 9, then another spear, but he's had only one mark since then. Two pins to pick up. They are not adjacent to each other. It's the 3 and the 10. He made it. 127 plus whatever he gets here. His average is 136, as you know. So he can make that. Not that way. 134. Now the final 2 in the middle string for Bill Treeful. Bill got everything down except the 10 pin. For a spare, yes, he has it. $113 plus what he gets on the next ball. Ooh, very thin hit. Just 4. Leaving the 4 horsemen right side. Plus the 4 and 7 and no wood. Took out the 4 horsemen. It's a 10. And another $50 in bonus money goes to Tom Olszta, as he has won this middle string by a score of 134 to 127, and adding this 134 to his 170 opening, he now leads by 55 pins after 2, 304 to 249. Our challenger, Bill Treeful, leading off third string. With a strike. First ball misses the head pin. There's a thin hit. He only got 3. Let's see what he can do with 4 horsemen right side. Nope. So the total fill is just 6. 4, 7, 6, 10. Those are the 4 pins standing. And he got the right side. Now Tom Olszta. Treeful on the head pin. He leaves the 3-pin, the 2-4-7 wood to the right of the 3-pin. Let's see what he does with it. That's what he does with it. He makes the spare. The wood into the 3 and then into the 2-4-7. Now the fill. Six. Looking now at 1, 2, 4, and 9. Oh, I'll tell you, that looked like there was no chance of making that 9, and he came so close to it, he had a pin drop right in front of it. If it had been 2 inches further back, it would have been. Only this time, he used the wood, and it spun right around the 9-pin for a 9 box. Bill Treeful made his first appearance back in 1983. And he just put a spread eagle up on the board as he came right down the middle and punched out the 1, 5, 8, and 9. Left the 7 on the left and still has the 3, 6, 10 on the right. It's a 9. Tom Olszta's first appearance was back in October of 1973, over 20 years ago. Bill's ball just drifted off to the right. And he still has 3 pins standing with another ball to roll. It's the 4-pin on the left and the 6 and 10 on the right. All right, Tom Olszta does it neatly on 96 for a 400. But I know that he would like to put up a bigger number than he did last week when he put up the 417. Right now he's looking at corners full and out in front the 1 and 3. 2 full on the head pin. Corners are still full. It's an 8. So close to a strike. The 2-pin had wood go on each side of it, but it's still standing. Ralph Stewart takes a check down there, finds a piece of wood that's in the gutter, and cleans it. And Tom picks it on. Spare in the 4th box. Now his challenger and the captain of his international team, Tom Olszta's team that is, Bill Treeful comes up, and he has a half Worcester to the left side. Oh, he's really chopping wood right now. He has 6 pins still up, and the object pin for him right now is going to be the 3-pin, and I'll tell you, he came out of that pretty well. All he left was the kingpin, the 5. Another tough split. The 6 and the 7. All right, he has wood just to the left of the 6-pin, and he will use it to go over and get the 7 for a spare. Tom Olszta is working on a spare. All right, first ball gets him 8. The 2 pins he has to pick up for another mark are the 3 and 6. And yes, he has it. All right, 2 marks in a row. Let's see whether he's able to make it 3 marks in a row. He's at 51 through 4 complete, and let's see whether he'll be through 5. That would mean that he's now 61 plus this. And as I said, he needs just 96 for a 400. Oh, half Worcester right. Still has 4 pins, including the head pin, and the 7 over on the left, the 6 and 10 on the right, and he got just one of them. It's a 7 box, and that puts him at 70 through 6. Bill Treeful working on a spare. Here's his fill. Nope, he missed the head pin also. Just 3. Just 2. All right. Let's see. We have the head pin, and then over on the left, the 4-7. On the right, the 6-10. And they're still standing, so it's a 6 box. Okay, Billy got just 2, not 3 as I thought at first when I looked down that way. Came back and almost rolled a strike. He has the 6 pin only to pick up. And he has it. All right, Tom Olszta has 4 boxes to go. Obviously, as I said, 96 would give him 400. However, he would like to put up a number better than the 417 that he rolled last week. He came close. Got a pin. The only pin standing is rocking back and forth, but it's going to stay. It's the 4 pin with wood, and he has it. Okay, spare in the 7. Now at 80. Didn't get the big hit that he was hoping for. 6. Now he's got 2, 4, 5, and 10. It was a lovely shot. However, 10 pins still there. And of course that puts him at the even 400. Billy Treeful now has a fill of 6. The 4 pin standing are the 4 horsemen left side. No wood. And no, too full on the head pin. It's an 8. Spare leave on the right side with the 3 and 6. He has it. Give him 8 more. All right. Tom right now at an even 400. Oh, he has a 5-pin rocking back and forth. And also the 10-pin. Piece of wood to the left of it. And let's see whether he can make it. No, he couldn't. 409. 410. Last week it was a 417. Two full on the head pin, and he has a spread eagle. One more pin. Right now, 415 and 418. One pin better than last week, but not what he wanted, of course, because he started off with the sizzling 170 opening string and had hoped that he would have a big 400 number to put him in a comfortable lead to come back again for our championship show next year on the last Saturday evening in August, with the show which he won this year. Well, at least he has extended his streak as far as the regular show is concerned. He now has won 9 consecutive times, and as I mentioned to you previously, he had in his 9th week been defeated a long time ago, back in 1980, by Paul Berger. But he'll be trying to make it 10 in a row, and he has another opportunity, of course, to try for a big number this week. But 2 400s in a row as he has come back again and has won this one 418 to 360. Away from here with 3 losses to him on this show, huh?
It's a little black and blue. It's like we're hitting he tried something different this time. Last time we bowled, he threw a double. The time after he threw a triple. This time he just went over 170.
Well, anyway, it's $400. Now, you had told me earlier that you were going to be retiring from as police chief on January 1st.
That's my last day.
And I think a lot of folks are curious to know what you're going to do next.
Actually, I've been living on the property of a monastery in Renton about the last 2 years and doing volunteer work there for about 3 years. I mean, sometime after the first year, I plan on entering into the Trappist monastery and making that my future.
Well, I'll tell you, 45 years old to make a decision like that is a marvelous thing, and knowing you from the time I've known you and the way you've handled your duties as police chief, I'll tell you, they're going to be happy to have you in there.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Always a pleasure. Okay, Tom. Quite a guy, huh?
Oh, Billy, class act. I love Billy.
I know you do.
Together on a team, room together, and up in Canada, I've got a lot of good times with Billy. I love bowling against him.
Well, you love beating anybody, but maybe because he's the captain of the international team, it gives you an extra little kick because you can tease him a little bit about it, huh?
We've been on the phone back and forth for the last couple of weeks. Even before he won the roll-off to get on the show, he's telling me he was going to win it because he wanted me. So we've been having a little chat lately.
I know.
It'll go on.
Let's see, well, we've got about another minute here to talk. I know that you had, after you threw up that 170, huh? I had to be thinking of, here is my chance to assure or at least put myself in a place for next year's championship show, huh?
I had a real good shot at it. Didn't work out this time, maybe next time.
Well, you have accomplished one other thing. You've gotten by the 9th straight now, huh? Now you're going for your 10th straight, huh?
I broke that jinx.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, let's see what we have for you. And, of course, both of you get trophies from the Gin Brothers of Boston Holyoke, inscribed with your name and the date and so forth. But for you, what kind of a day was it? Let's see, $700 for winning and $400 in bonus money, huh?
I'll take it.
I know you will. I know you will. Well, let's see, who's going to be your challenger next week? It looks to me like I have that card. Yeah, it's Wayne Dennon, and he's from Wakefield, and league average of 125.
That'd be very interesting.
Right. I'll look for you. And